body is a temple, but it's not one that I'd enter. How did we go from saying our goodbyes to my head between your thighs? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. Your body's your own, not my temple to atone. How did I go from holding your heart to asking for space to breathe? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. They said I'm cruel, but I'm just careless. I don't wanna hurt you anymore. Your body's your own, not my temple to atone. How did I go from holding your heart to asking for space to breathe? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. Your body's your own, I could never call it home. How do we go from laying side by side to you getting dressed in the night? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. They say that I'm cruel, I'm just careless, 'cause I don't wanna hurt you anymore. Your body's your own, not my temple to atone. How did I go from holding your heart to asking for space to breathe? You had a few scars, but I never minded. You were always so proud of them until you saw them through my eyes. May have a tendency to run in your family. Maybe one of these days you might need a hand to hold now. But when you're cold, it gets harder to breathe. Sometimes we need someone else to give us something to believe in. If you're still hanging around, well, don't wait for me. 'Cause I have found whenever I come back around, you always need someone else, and I only let you down. Whenever I come back around, you always need someone else, and I only let you down. I see the kids out playing on the street, and I think I'm one of those. And I don't know how you raise one, how you teach them how to grow. And it scares me, it scares me, it scares me that they could grow up just like Don't wait for me, 'cause I have found whenever I come back around, you always need someone else, and I only let you down. Whenever I come back around, you always need someone else, and I only let you down. And I hope you don't forget about me when I'm gone. If you still think about me, I won't be gone. But I hope you don't forget about me when I'm gone. If you still think about me, I won't be gone. Whenever I come back around, you always need someone else, and I only let you down. Whenever I come back around, you always need someone else, and I only let you down. Fool's gold found in Colorado. The devil rides through El Paso. God's been seen in a place or two, but there ain't no Holy Ghost here in the saloon. The truth's been told, but it's been too late, so that ain't been much use to me. 'Cause outlaws, they got one true fate: the hell they raise in a home where it burns, and I know it well. But my son doesn't know that he still plays with toy guns, and his finger's a six-shooter, and he won't grow up to be an outlaw like his daddy was. No, he won't be what his daddy was, and he doesn't know that yet. He still idolizes me when he sees me in the movies, and he won't grow up to be an outlaw like his daddy was. No, he won't be what his daddy was. In their wedding vows, they say till death do us part, and I've been to that funeral, 'cause I broke my wife's heart. I had the picket fence, I had the family farm, I had it all, and I watched it fall. And they say in war that you don't win them all, but it don't help much when you lose them all. Now I'm nowhere alone, but my son doesn't know that he still plays with toy guns, and his finger's a six-shooter, and he won't grow up to be an outlaw like his daddy was. No, he won't be what his daddy was, and he doesn't know that yet. He still idolizes me when he sees me in the movies, and he won't grow up to be an outlaw like his daddy was. No, he won't be what his daddy was. Toy guns and plastic stars, cardboard boxes and go-kart cars. He's my son, and I pray he stays young, because the day he grows up, he'll know who I was, and he'll hate who I was. But my son doesn't know that he still plays with toy guns, and his 6-shooter, and he won't grow up to be an outlaw like his daddy was. No, he won't be what his daddy was, and he doesn't know that yet. He still idolizes me. When he sees me in the movies, and he won't grow up to be an outlaw like his daddy was. No, he won't be what his daddy was. And he doesn't know. When we met, it was like magic. When you left, it was a mess. That old house you left me with looks like a memory. And it's haunted by the ghosts of your things, your white winter coat on the rack in the hallway, and your clothes on the floor of our room, and your empty perfume bottle on my nightstand, the couch and the chair in the living room. It looks like a tomb. We used to joke about the bad vibes and the family of raccoons. Now you say it smells like mildew, and the toilet always leaks. And it's haunted by the ghosts of your things, your white winter coat on the rack in the hallway, and your clothes on the floor of our room, and your empty perfume bottle on my nightstand, the couch and the chair in the living room. It looks like a tomb. I'm still looking for a buyer who's willing to invest. I'll even knock the price down, but don't expect me to pay rent. 'Cause it's haunted by the ghosts of your things, your white winter coat on the rack in the hallway, and your clothes on the floor of our room, and your empty perfume bottle on my nightstand, the couch and the chair in the living room. It looks like a tomb. Kids next door arguing, and it sounds like Armageddon. She wants to leave and she's crying, and he's begging, begging, begging. He said, if you walk away, I don't think that I could take it. and I know exactly how he feels, 'cause I felt the same. And the more you hold on, the more it can hurt, and I should know, I know it so well. And the harder you fall, the harder you feel, and I should know, 'cause I've been through hell. The big black hole is calling me, and I can't resist it. It's too strong, it knows my weakness, it's my disease. But I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. And the more you hold on, the more it can hurt, and I should know, I know it so well. And the harder you fall, the harder you feel, and I should know, 'cause I've been through hell. I've done it all before. I've walked this same old road. I've opened every door. I've walked the darkened halls, and now I'm trying to change, trying to escape. The voice in my brain is telling me that the more you hold on, the more it can hurt, and I should know, I know it so well. And the harder you fall, the harder you feel, and I should know. He was only 9 years old the day that his father died. His mother did the best she could to try to raise him right. And the things he learned on the streets, his mama never knew. But she tried to keep him out of their life so he could go to school. Now he doesn't need the money, and he don't need a crew, and he's never had to prove the things he knows how to do. But there's one last thing he has to do for his wife and kids, to give him the life he never had, and to get out of the biz. 'Cause he finally has a family, he's a fountain of youth. Now he knows he can't get out alive, and if he has to die, he's gonna die in a suit. He come home from a job with blood on his shoes. It didn't matter who was watching, it didn't matter who he knew. Now his wife can see it in his eyes, he's gonna take one last chance to get out of that life while he still can. Now he doesn't need the money, and he don't need a crew, and he's never had to prove the things he knows how to do. started crying. The phone was on the table, but before he could reach it, she said, I don't wanna know who you're working for this time. And if you come back to me, it's fine. And if you don't, at least you died trying to save us from this lie. Now he doesn't need the money, and he don't need a crew, and he's never had to prove the things he knows how to do. But there's one last thing he has to do for his wife and kid, to give him the life he never had, and to get out of the biz, 'cause he finally has a family. He's found you.
He keeps a ticket from a midnight train, folded freight in his wallet like a shrine. Says he used to chase every crooked star, didn't care if they burned through his hands. Barstool sermons from his younger ghosts, laughed too loud in the back of his skull. Every dare, every scar on his knuckles, signed in blood under fluorescent dawn. Now the mirror counts the trades he made, every thrill bought with a piece of his face. He can't taste old summers on his tongue, and all the ash they become. The past made him feel alive, racing the edge with both eyes closed. Now the present keeps the score, every breath comes with a toll. He holds his history like a knife, cuts his palm just to prove it's there. What he chased once chases him now, every memory asking what he can spare. Bills on the counter, bottles by the sink, names in his phone he can't quite dial. He walks the hallway like a war museum, each picture frame a borrowed bomb. There's a question living in his chest, how much more can the future take, when yesterday still rents a room and pays in sleepless nights and shakes. The past made him feel alive, racing the edge with both eyes closed. Now the present keeps a score, every breath comes with a toll. He holds his history like a knife, cuts his palm just to prove it's there. What he chased once chases him now, every memory asking what he can spare. drowning in the desert with a bullet in my neck. Thought I'd find you in the wasteland on a midnight run to Mexico. Got a fever in the sunset, burning at the edge of the world. Now I'm dancing with a stranger, and she's a little too good. I'm gonna put my ashes on your shelf in a bottle with the roses. If I find you in the next life, I'm gonna find you in the next one. I was on my knees, couldn't breathe, and you didn't even blink. How could you do this to me? And he said, you were made for this, so you were meant to be a fool. You're only one of many, and I would have been just the same for you. And I don't care about your soul, 'cause your blood's worth nothing if you go. Now you're gone, and I'm still standing in a field full of crosses. I'll be over your grave, there's a bullet in the head of the one who ran. And his fingers on the trigger, it was all my fault. And it's all over now, baby blue, and I guess it's true. There's a dead man walking 'cause he knew I can't pay you back. But if I could, I'd give you your life back. He said, you were made for this, so you were meant to be a fool. You're only one of many, and I would have been just the same for you. And I don't care about your soul, 'cause your blood's worth nothing if you go. I don't want you to save me, baby. You're gonna be fine without me. You could do a lot better. You could do a lot better than me. And you were made for this, so you were meant to be a fool. You're only one of many, and I would have been just the same for you. And I don't care about your soul, 'cause your blood's worth nothing if you go. heat in the air, shirt sticking to my spine, sun stuck at high noon, time glued to the line, dust in my veins, tongue thick with rust, shadows crawl shorter, I stare at the crusted ruts. Boot prints fading, back where I came from, each step a small bargain, with a sky that won't respond. Static horizon, mirage of a town. I raise my hand to hail it, it shivers, then melts down. How long can a heartbeat echo off this plain? How long can a promise live without a name? Heat in the air, dust in my veins, waiting for something that never came. Hands to the heavens, calling an answer, only my own breath saying my name. Wind lifts the sand, tattoos my skin, every little sting asks where I've been. I trace old stories in the cracked red ground, then wipe them away before they can be found. How long can a thirst pretend it's just rain? How long till I quit asking who's to blame? Heat in the air, dust in my veins, waiting for something that never came. Hands to the heavens, calling an answer, only my own breath saying my name. cracks in the tile, not the day. Folded
the photos in half, left them safe in a shoebox of names. He walks past the old bus stop, same road, different heartbeat pace. Sees his shadow in the glass, but not the boy who used to take his place. He's not chasing bitterness, he's not burning every bridge. He just stands on higher ground now, looking back from a different ridge. He doesn't hate his past, he just wouldn't choose it again. If you handed him the same old map, he'd draw a new line with the same pen. He's grateful he survived it, but he won't romanticize the pain. He doesn't hate his past, he just wouldn't choose it again. Shaking hands, pretending he was fine. Grew up fast in a small, small room. Built a life on the other side of that night. He forgives the broken voices, all the silence, all the strain. But forgiveness isn't longing, and going back won't make it less strange. Doesn't hate his past, he just wouldn't choose it again. If you handed him the same old map, he'd draw a new line with the same pen. He's grateful he survived it, but he won't romanticize the pain. He doesn't hate his past, he just wouldn't choose it again. Sprinting through the years, ticket stubs and bitten lips, photos curling at the edges, names I half remember. Ran so fast the days went blank, broke the clock and called it you. Left our shadows in those hallways, still they find me in this room. You're a quiet knock in an empty house. I killed the noise, but I still hear the sound. The rush of the past faded, but the echoes stay. Every word we said, still shaking my cage. I walk through the dark I made, but the echoes stay. through like matches, glows behind my tongue. You're sharp in hell on a frozen night. I close that door, but you slip through the light. The rush of the past faded, but the echoes stayed. Every word we said, still shaking my cage. I walk through the dark I made, but the echo stayed.
The boy only cries wolf when he's alone. Says her name softly so no one knows. When he's at home and no one's around, he cries out loud, I love you so. So she disappears like a ghost, a Holy Spirit at most. The boy only cries wolf when he's alone. Says her name softly so no one knows. The boy only cries wolf when he's alone, like his first love from long ago. He loved her so much, she died in his arms. Now he cries in the dark for the love that's gone. She disappears like a ghost, a Holy Spirit at most. The boy only cries wolf when he's alone. Says her name softly so no one knows. The boy only cries wolf when he's alone. She was the most beautiful girl that he had known. They fell in love on a hot summer's night. A week later, she died. Now he cries all the time. And she disappears like a ghost, a Holy Spirit at most. The boy only cries wolf when he's alone. Says her name softly so no one knows. He was standing on the edge of 39 with a 6-month-old and a wife and an unpaid for double wide. staring down the demons of the family curse, with a fire and a dream that just might work, and a handful of bad words for a brother and a daddy who couldn't stand up to the glass. He swore right then and there that it stops right here. He's not going out like that. Now, he wakes up when the lights come on, just a good old boy trying to do no wrong. He kisses his baby in her sleep. The little girl who looks just like me leaves his house in the dark, 'cause he's working on making good on his promise. He's staying far away from where they pour it. He's staying far away from the night before it. He's staying far away from the things that kill a man slowly. And he's getting home right after me. When the lights come on, he said, you'll have to do better than him to break this chain. And I could hear it in his voice, he meant it, when I asked for his name. And he came back with mine. We said I do on that August night. I guess I was right. He wakes up when the lights come on, just a good old boy trying to do no wrong. He kisses his baby in her sleep. The little girl who looks just like me leaves his house in the dark, 'cause he's working on making good on his promise. He's staying far away from where they pour it. He's staying far away from the night before it. He's staying far away from the things that kill a man slowly. And he's getting home right after me. When the lights come on, he wakes up when the lights come on, just a good old boy trying to do no wrong. He kisses his baby in her sleep. Little girl who looks just like me leaves his house in the dark, 'cause he's working on making good on his promise. He's staying far away from where they pour it. He's staying far away from the night before it. He's staying far away from the things that kill a man slowly. And he's getting home right after me. His bag was heavy from the broken home and the hand-me-downs. A borrowed memory. He knows every curve of this one-horse town. His lips don't move as the sheriff turns a blind eye, and the banker waves as he rides by. He's a man on a horse, and the horse is his own, his companion on a course through the mountains alone. He's the one friend he can trust. He'd have nothing if it weren't for the horse that carried him. Man on a horse. said, I've seen it all. I've been up and down and round the wheel. Been hung up and called, and been to hell and back, and no big deal. And he's known by a few, and most of them think he's strange, 'cause he knows a horse can save a man, but a man can ruin a horse with a little change. He's a man on a horse, and the horse is his own, his companion on a course through the mountains alone. It's the one friend he can trust. He'd have nothing if it weren't for the horse that carried him. Man on a horse. He's the last one on the highway as the desert sky gets dark, while the rain pelts the dry clay and the sandstorms start. He hasn't spoken to his daughter in the past 10 years. It's just his horse and the thunder and the vultures and the ghosts of his past. Said he didn't love her, he was stuck inside his own ways. He tried to get sober, but he drank and left the next day. The ghosts of his past howling in the wind, sounding like he hasn't slept in 2 days. The money ran dry. He's just trying to find a new way to keep his family alive. The doctor says his mother has 6 months left. It's just the mountains and the thunder and the vultures and the ghosts of his past. Said he didn't love her, he was stuck inside his own ways. He tried to get sober, but he drank and left the next day. The ghosts of his past howling in the wind, sounding like